Women crushing it Wednesday, they feeling undefeated. Queens of the ring like Christine is. If you get in the ring with Christine, you might catch a beating. Just tune in, you gon' have to see it. Stand up if you with us, if not, to be seated. You seen them in every arena. Eddie and Nika, who really got something to fight for. Everybody saying they're the GOAT, who the one that slayed the Chupacabra. Your favorite girls.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Women Crushing It Wednesdays. Yay, yay. How y'all doing, ladies?
Good.
Good. Me too. It's a great night. I'm so excited. I haven't seen y'all since last week. So it's always good. It's always good. Before we get started with the show, I want to give shout outs to our sponsors. Duarte that always does our designs, Kush with a C who does our intro, and HCP every Monday and Wednesday. Catch the guys, they do an awesome job. They really do. And then this week's show is being sponsored by Bryant Boxing. Check out the website, check out his gear. He's got headgear, he's got mitts, he's got boxing gloves, he's got obviously apparel. So check him out. Yes,
do you know these really look professional? You've done these little things on the side that we did.
Oh, okay. You know what? And I have to give a shout out to my guy, Walter Johnson, WJJ Photography. He is like, he's amazing. He always makes me look like $1 million.
Girl, he ain't had to do much, whatever.
So I really appreciate him. I really do. And hello to our chat. Thank y'all for tuning in. So, but before we start, we got a birthday tomorrow.
Yeah, so we just found out, right?
We just found out Crystal's birthday is tomorrow. So happy birthday.
Thank you. I was saying like balloons and everything. I would have blew up some balloons because I have so many balloons, man. I wish you would too.
Oh, you know what? We'll just celebrate again next Wednesday.
Yeah, okay. All right.
How we're gonna celebrate for a while. Yeah, we're gonna keep on celebrating. Yeah. Keep on celebrating.
I'll be celebrating for a long time. So
I do the same.
We'll celebrate next week.
I do the same thing. So there's been, before we get to the fight this weekend in San Francisco, there's been a lot of stuff going on Twitter. I'm sorry, X.
Okay, I still call it Twitter. Who's gonna stop
me?
Are we supposed to call it the X?
I never called it the X. I called it Twitter. I've never stopped calling it Twitter.
Same. There's been a lot going on.
Easier to say.
A lot.
I would say X.
Yeah. No. I say Twitter. I do. But so. Crystal, what are some of the things that have really gotten your goat or interest you on Twitter?
Let me tell you, this week it's fight week. Prograis, Haney, that's the top of my list. That back and forth bittering and banter, that amazing. I love it. I love to see it. Right?
Love the banter.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
Absolutely, I'm here for it too. What about you? Nika? What are you seeing? You see some good feuds going back and forth?
Well, I made it my business not to have anything to drink today while I was going live. Just a sip of water because I was so upset. And I know if I would have came on here with a drink in me, I probably would have said some crazy stuff. But Tiara Brown and Sky had a little back and forth, but it was really Sky who started it, and I don't know, is it because she won, how she won her last fight and she's feeling herself, but she came on there talking crazy, talking about, who is Tiara Brown? She's like irrelevant. Like, girl, you only fought 10 fights and you haven't been fighting like, upper echelon people. Like, relax. And like Tiara she don't talk shit. She don't fuck with nobody. So for her to like get in there and start feeling herself like that, it's like, girl, relax. Tiara's been calling you out forever, and you make it your business to ignore her. You don't want to fight her, and then you're gonna talk crazy like that. I can't. That's why I said, Nike, don't drink nothing tonight. Do not drink anything tonight. I would have said some things. I would have probably let some stuff out the bag. I would, you know what? Don't drink, Nike. Don't drink.
Yeah, it's funny because I mean, I know that right now, a lot of people don't know like the history of the amateur background, but Tiara's definitely like ranked a lot higher. She won Women's Worlds and she's won a lot of other international tournaments that Sky has not won. And the only reason that Tiara has not gotten some of the opportunity is because you know what? I mean, we just have to be honest. I've talked to many people, and certain promoters look for certain looks, and it's sad, and I hate to say it, but I think the best should fight the best. I mean, that's what we hope in the men's. When the men fight each other, and they used to fight, the best used to fight the best until some people started ducking or whatever. It didn't matter. What people thought about you physically or where you came from or whatever, which they're all beautiful. They all get in the ring. They all can kick ass. They are beautiful, badass women, so I don't know. I just wonder, what's really going on with that. I really do. Crystal, what do you think? Do you think that that's a problem with some of the promoters, or do you think it's a non-issue?
Absolutely. They're looking for a marketer. Right?
Yeah.
So they're looking for the beauty of the skin. They're looking at the physical aspects rather than the physical aspects that matter in the boxing world, right?
Yeah.
So we're not looking for models, in my opinion. That should not be the top priority. But we know we live in a society that is based on this type of thing, right? So it makes sense. It makes sense, unfortunately, that's what we do. But to be fair, Tiara have nothing to lose. Yeah. Nothing to lose. I wish they give her the opportunity. She deserved the opportunity, right? So, and in a matter of time, we'll see that. But it almost like it hit the top of the mountain now with the female boxing. Yeah. Rather than we're looking for the skill set, we're looking for the sex.
Absolutely.
Symbol, if you will.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm seeing here. Mm-hmm.
No, I agree too. And I mean, even just for instance, with chicken, Shay Metcalf, she beat Melissa Odessa. Right after that, Melissa Odessa was on the big stage, on DAZN. We beat Yoshida in New York. You were there. And then now, she's fighting Ebony Bridges. So it is, I think at times it is very political, and it's like who and things like that, which is unfortunate because there's a lot of talent that we do not see because of that.
Absolutely. And the money is not there for the female fighters.
Exactly.
We're pushing for the Daniel Agnew. He said he want to see the 3-minute rounds. Then I want to see the zeros expanded on the paycheck of the female fighter. Please.
Exactly.
If we're putting them in the ring for a longer period of time or equal to the male fighter or male boxer, then they also need to have equivalent pay.
Absolutely.
We're not there yet. We're just not.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely, because as it is, they don't get the money, but then you want them in there another minute. And some women do, and that's fine. But the women that are screaming that are also now making millions of dollars.
Right.
So I totally agree. Put the zeros behind that. Let them get as much as the men do because they're going to be in there just as the men are. So we're talking about the 2 and 3 minute rounds, Nika.
Okay. No, but did you kind of touch on how Sky kind of tried to insinuate that Amanda was ducking her as well? Like,
yeah, that's funny.
She's kind of feeling herself, and I don't like it because you didn't really do nothing to be feeling yourself.
No, it's funny.
Now people, especially not Tiara Brown, like, girl, you make it your business. Because did she even reply to Tiara after she commented that? And Tiara
indirectly, someone thought that maybe she was replying to her, but they weren't. But it wasn't really clear. So directly, no.
Tiara, let me get your account for one day. Everybody will want to fight you, girl. People that you didn't call out will want to fight you.
Right. Well, and the thing is that, the boxing circle is very tight and very close. So some of us knew that Amanda was going to do this long ago. because she had talked to other people about it. This has nothing to do with Sky. She is not afraid of Sky Nicholson at all. But it's a perfect opportunity for Sky to jump on that, and it looks as though, you know, it's coincidence, lucky for her.
And then she's gonna try to hit Tiara with a straight like that? No, ma'am. You know, I said, girl, stop being nice. It's over with that.
And she is. She's so nice. She is. You know, but I know Amanda had made a comment today about, you know, something on the lines that maybe Tiara shouldn't have commented. But, you know, the way I look at it is that we cannot dictate to someone else that has been.
Wait, she was saying that Tiara shouldn't have responded to that.
She was in a roundabout way. I don't know if y'all saw that on Twitter.
No.
She had commented on somebody else's on somebody that had tagged her. I don't know. I wish I had it in front of me. But my point is that, you know, you're already there. And exactly. You know, and there's others behind you that we need to all pull up. Like if someone's not where we're at and they're trying to get where we're at, we need to help them out. You know, and we cannot tell them what they should or should not say because of the frustration that mounts and things. So I kind of felt some kind of way about that, you know.
But you know, who was even the one that said that on that account? Because sometimes it's her and sometimes it's the manager.
Right.
And you know,
and Serrano's?
This coming from the person who asked if what's his name? It was like remember the picture of oh wait, there's the bell. Hold on. Let me highlight this comment. Okay.
Here we go. Yay! Thank you so much. Saludos.
We have to read the comments.
Everyone.
Saludos,
Thank
ladies.
you. Saludos
everyone.
to you too.
Thumbs up. Boxing.
We appreciate you so much. Thank you. We appreciate that. So, you know, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Nike. What were you saying?
Damn, I forgot.
Well, we were talking about Serrano making a comment like maybe.
Oh no, remember from her not too long ago, somebody, I don't know if it was her or if it was the manager, but I think it was the manager who commented on her page on Twitter, and he asked a question about it was that guy like a child molester or something like that, or remember?
Oh, yeah.
Because they kind of looked alike. Very,
Yeah.
very inappropriate, but you want to tell somebody else that they can't react to
Right.
Somebody saying that she's irrelevant. Get the fuck out of here.
And that's what Trill Clinton just said. The infamous deleted.
Yeah,
tweet.
exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
You want to tell Tiara she can't respond to somebody saying that she's irrelevant and she's a fighter? No,
Right.
Get the fuck out of here, all the way out of here.
Yeah, I think that especially between boxers, unless they're gonna fight each other, they need to respect each other and pull each other up. You know, especially women, you know, because it is harder. I mean, we all know that. It's not a secret that it is harder, and we need to uplift our women and bring them up as much as we can, because everybody had a day one, and I say that all the time. Like, everybody has a day one where you have the door slammed and nobody listens to you and takes you seriously. So everyone should know how it feels, men and women. You know, that day one. I don't understand it. I really don't.
But this entitlement is just like really grinds my gear. Like, I really wanted to take control of Ciara's Twitter yesterday. She would have Sky would have wanted to fight me that night. She would have last night. I tell you, I was ready. I was like, "Ooh, girl, you need to let me have your account, girl."
I believe it. No, I know. I'm glad, but I was very proud of her because yesterday she had some fire, and I was very proud of her. She's just been through a lot.
Yeah, enough is enough.
Enough is enough, and I was very, very proud of her. So, Daniel Agnew says Sky needs to get humbled. You know,
who will she get into the ring with that will humble her? Not the fighter she's fighting currently.
No, I know.
The one that you don't want to fight.
Several of them.
There's several, and you know, Amanda would definitely do it too. You know, Tiara and Amanda. For sure. But you know, what else have y'all seen? Like, are there some things that are sticking out? Because there's been a lot going on, and you see little comments. Like, I see little comments or like posts sometimes. I'm just like, let me scroll. Let me keep scrolling because I don't want to, you know.
What you saw? What you saw?
Yeah, what you see?
Yeah.
What you see that you
What you
I
see,
missed,
girl?
evidently.
Daniel Agnew said, "Why not chicken?" Well, chicken fights at 118. That's why. So she's little. She's little. She's not up there yet. But you know, if she wants to spar, we'll spar. And you know what? I don't dislike Sky. I have known her for years. She has been to our camps in Colorado. We have gone to competition
I don't
with
know
her.
whether not to like her, but I don't like how she's moving right now. Her attitude and this entitlement.
But
I don't
yes, but
like it not one
the
bit.
dodging and ducking, that is a problem for me. It is. You know, we
And
sparred her.
It's like, girl. And then somebody it was low. She actually pulled up the box rec and standings, and the last fighter that Sky fought was like right above Tiara. So how is she so irrelevant? But you just fought somebody who was like ranked right below her.
Right. Exactly.
Girl,
exactly. That's yeah, that's very interesting. It is very interesting.
That's good research.
So the relevancy
it is good research.
right there, right before Tiara. The relevancy just stopped.
You know,
right
and
there.
that's the thing for you know, boxing heads that are really interested. They're gonna look at both of their box recs, see who they fought, what the records are, the people that they fight, and the rankings, you know. So I mean, it's we can all do that, but I think that sometimes people feel that we're not intelligent enough to do that, or we're not going to do that. We're not going to take the time, but we definitely are. Mark Jones said, Sky is very good. That said, the two fighters that defeat Serrano, Wahlberg, and Taylor were aggressive counterpunchers, which Sky isn't. She's passive counterpuncher from medium to long range. Absolutely. I agree with you, Mark. And she also throws a lot of side steps, you know, that the hook and you step over, side steps. Like she does that a lot. There's no real offense, like where she's not the killer. She's not going to go forward and just try to, you know, get it.
She's talking like she's a killer right now. She's
but how much power does she actually have in her hands?
In my opinion, not much, you know. I don't ever talk about things that go on in sparring, and I would never do that. I would just say, in my opinion, from what I've seen and in her fights, that she's not heavy-handed.
Her name do not come to my mind when I think of heavy hand.
No, absolutely not. She's attractive. She's has a great personality, and she's doing good enough so that there are some people that are starting to say, she's good enough for now. So we'll see what the future holds. Mark Jones also said, Chris Argenstall is the future at featherweight. Yeah, Chris. I know Chris. She's from GB. She's really good. If I remember right, Sky just got her first stoppage victory. You know, I missed that fight. Did y'all see the fight? Her last fight.
Mm-hmm.
I think
she got a stoppage.
And that's why I said maybe because the way she won, but I really do feel like the ref kind of stopped it like prematurely. But, I mean, she was whipping up on the girl, but like this is your first stoppage. Like that's not for you to be talking crazy, especially not crazy to Tiara like that. Like girl. Oh, that's I'm so glad I did not have a drink. Oh my god.
Yeah, you know, I missed it. I forget why I missed it, but I missed it. Was it last weekend? It was last weekend. Yeah. So yeah, you know, she's feeling herself. She's feeling herself.
Do Tiara have one fight coming up though?
So she had made a post and I talked to her. So she's going, I believe that her first fight back will be in 2024. So right after the new year. So I'm really looking forward. You know, she signed with Split T now, which is a good thing because they have negotiation skills. But you know, they also represent Ebony Bridges. So right now they're busy, and many others. And I totally respect Split T. They're a great company. But so right now, you know, they're busy with the end of the year stuff. So I get it. You know, at the end of the day, it's all business.
Sure.
Yeah. So, so what about, do we want to talk about the fights from last weekend before we go into the fights for next weekend?
Yeah.
Crystal? Sure. Okay. I'll let you you start.
Terrible of me, but the one thing that stick out in my mind from last weekend is the portrayal, I would say, of the shoulder roll. That was terrible. I have no idea what the lad was thinking. No idea. Never have I seen this business in my life, even at the amateur stage. Never. I don't see the little lads when I do like the silver gloves. I don't.
None of them.
Never in my life. Never.
Same. And I knew that it was bad, but so D-Style and I did a show on Monday, and he had these 2 pictures. And I was like, I knew it was bad, but Ryan had his back totally to Duarte, and he's bending over, and I'm like
they grinding to the R. Kelly back in the day.
Exactly. I
see that photo on the social media.
Yeah, and I was just like, and the ref was so biased. He called nothing on Ryan, called everything on Oscar Duarte. It was just, it was almost comical. It was. Did you get to see it, Nika?
Yes, I did. I actually made a post about about this shoulder roll business or whatever you were trying to call it.
What you
because it was a meme that I saw that I used, that it was just like him just spinning around, because it was like the back. All you saw was the back of him. So I don't know, but I know Derek James. Why is it in highlight like that?
Crystal. Okay, yay, Al Money, thank you so much. Appreciate Al Money 231. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so I know Derek James. Supposedly you told him, like, you're not Mayweather, so stop this shoulder roll business.
Yeah, I did. But then I'm thinking, like, is this new? Like, he just started it like today, like last weekend.
Yeah, because
or has he been doing it?
Derek James has to know about this, right?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know if this is part of the game plan, because they are scared of some of those body shots that Oscar could potentially do, or if this is just something Ryan decide, because we know Ryan will be Ryan, right? That's what he do. He do what he want to do. He don't always listen to his corner. We know this.
That's true.
But I just find it hard to believe that Derek James didn't know about this shoulder roll that he came out with.
Let me say this: if he know or if he don't know, he will never admit, because the world already tell him it was foolish. And Derek James is not fixing to address that situation.
We worked around a little bit, but it wasn't working, so we scrapped it. He's not going to say that right now.
I see some footage after the fight. Derek James with Ryan.
He was with him, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, but he wasn't with Errol. Oh, okay.
You got it. Yeah. What happened?
Because Ryan won. Ryan won. So, I mean, if you pay attention, people, if you just pay attention, I'm just saying.
Or maybe he's because people were complaining about it before.
Yeah, but so
maybe he made it this business to some support.
And like I said, he won. If he would have lost, it may have been a different story.
Right. And then there were some other good ones on there, though. On that card. Who else was fighting on that card?
So let me see. Let me think back. Everything always rolls together for me.
That shoulder roll just threw me off for the whole.
Yeah, everything rolls together. But you know what? I wanted to touch on this too. But Oscar, who has he really fought? And plus he fought at a lower weight. So I get it. Yeah, Oscar. He fought at a lower weight. He came up.
Mm-hmm.
And then, they had the catch weight. I mean, obviously the matchmakers and the promoter, they want their guy to win. I mean, I was not sure if Oscar wanted him to win, but he's supposed to. Want Ryan to win. But when are we going to really see, besides Tank Davis, when are we going to really see him fight somebody. Jordan, come say hi to the girls.
Hey, girls.
Come over here. Come this way. Jordan just walked in. So Crystal's birthday is tomorrow.
Happy early birthday, Chris.
And I was telling him that Noah's is tomorrow too, and y'all look like twins.
Oh, this troublemaker here. Oh my God.
I'm all looking right here. I'm like, you can't even see me.
No, you can't look right there. You gotta look right there. He just left the gym. But
okay,
okay, bye. Okay, bye.
Body fat.
No,
yeah,
but
so filled with on that time.
Oh yes, Floyd Sheffield. Yeah, yes. This one.
Okay, yes. So, but we've had him on the show, haven't we? Have him on the show. We've had him on the show, or I've interviewed him before.
I think you probably interviewed him like on the side with the.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. He's a good kid. He's a good kid. I think he's gonna do. I think he's gonna do really well. I really like him.
So what do you think about him like calling out some people?
Okay, well, in the beginning, when he first started, I was like, it might be too early. But now, I mean, he's kept on and he's showing us that he's somebody to pay attention to. And now I'm like, okay, I might want to see these matchups. What are y'all thinking?
Who he call out like after this one? I don't get to see his fight.
Today, like on Twitter, he was kind of like talking shit about like Haney and Shakur.
Yeah, Haney and Shakur.
Yeah,
and I know that he had called out Keyshawn before also. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing a Floyd Sheffield and Keyshawn fight.
I wouldn't either.
I'm okay with that one. Don't throw him in there with Shakur. Don't throw him in there with Haney. They're level above. I'm sorry.
It's a little too soon for that, but I wouldn't mind.
I want to see that next. I don't want to.
You want to see what next?
The Keyshawn and Sheffield.
I can see that.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that one. That would be good. I think it'd be good for both of them.
I do too.
Yeah, I'm all for that because then we're gonna really see what Floyd is made of.
Yeah.
And then Keyshawn, he had a little bit of troubles his last fight, and we'll be able to see the improvements.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, because so this is Daniel. Oh wait, hold on, Daniel. We're gonna get back to you because we have to do this bill for this socially scientific. Okay.
Oh yes.
Now I have to read. Okay. Kisses to all you beauties. Happy early birthday, Crystal, and her lovely boxing brain. Born a week apart. I knew we were soulmates. Love you.
Crystal.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Socially Scientific. Your soulmate is in the house.
What do you call it?
I love it.
Ex-fingers?
I love it.
Go ahead.
Go ahead and read it.
Supposedly, this was supposed to be the next fight. Against
Diaz.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Ken Austin. This is perfect for Keyshawn also. I still want to see that fight. I don't know who initiated that conversation, but I think it's a good one.
Yeah, I do too. I think it is Sheffield. He's the one that has been initiating the Keyshawn. And before, Keyshawn wasn't really paying attention to him. And then I had seen, I guess, a few days ago on Twitter that he did address him. So, I mean, I think it'd be good too.
Well, JoJo, he's going to make weight, because he's been having a lot of bumps and bruises along the way.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing.
We shall see.
We shall see. But you know what? Like I said, I think it's time. I think it's time for Kid Austin to be tested a little bit because he is doing well and he is running over the opposition. So I think he needs a little bit of a test. So maybe Jojo Diaz would be a good one next, and then Keyshawn after. We'll see. Nando Lamba says Keyshawn hasn't been all that impressive to me in the past few fights. Does the bare minimum to win? Does it put on a show? I know that he's had some things going on, but he's getting himself together. So
I do hope he is taking the time to get himself together. I think we can see in the last few fights, to Nando point here, he not putting on his best of performances, right? But we know there are some things happening behind the scenes, and wishfully he take care of them so he come back stronger than ever. He do need to make a statement at this point. I was wishing this year would be the year he get the contender of the year or whatever they call that one.
Yes.
Because I felt like he was deserving at the beginning of the year. And towards the end of the year, we really take a, but this boxing world, this career choice is not for the weak. It is not. It is life commitment.
Absolutely, it is. I mean, you have to walk the walk, talk the talk. You have to live it every day. It's so true. And we talk about it all the time, the mental part of it, the emotional part of it, and the physical part of it. I mean, everything has to be aligned, and the spiritual part, it has to be aligned. It is not for the weak, that's for sure. And I think that a lot of times we as fans, a lot of fans are so quick to point the finger and judge and criticize. As we're sitting on the sofa eating our popcorn and drinking our beers or drinking our wine, whatever it is we're drinking. But if we have stress in our everyday day life, in our jobs, oh my God,
right,
we don't worry about getting knocked out or killed.
Yeah, and it's crazy how when people are saying, "Oh, like the fighter quit," but if he's taking a beating, okay, like what's wrong with him conserving his health, preserving his health, but just for your enjoyment? Like you want them to be leaving the ring with eyeballs hanging out their head? Like, come on,
on the stretcher.
I'm not gonna say somebody quit like in the ring, because if they got in there and they're fighting and they're getting beat up on it and it's clear, like it's okay to okay, man, you won, buy out, like I'll go home, a little healthy to my family.
Absolutely. They want to go home to their family. And I would rather that than, because a lot of them will go till the death and they're waiting for the corner to throw in the towel or the ref to stop it. And that never happens, and they keep going because that's all they know is to fight, fight, fight. So I would rather someone say, you know what? I kind of want to go home tonight.
Yeah. But that is not their mentality. 90% of these lads, 90%. Male and female, they want to be in the ring and they want to go out on their shield. This is what they be taught. This is what they feed their mind full of, right?
So true. And they've said it. I know Teofimo has said it,
That's why the corner is so important and the officials are so important. People don't understand there's more to the ring than the folks that are in the ring, right? It's the entire team and how they build the relationship with their fighter or boxer.
Absolutely.
Well, because not for nothing, a lot of these fans are very ungrateful. So for these fighters to be like putting their health in jeopardy and then going just a little bit longer because the fans said, "Oh, you quit if you don't do this," it's like sometimes the fans that do this, they need to get in the ring for just one round.
Yeah. Fine. Put them into a spot. They don't even have to go.
I want some of them to get in the actual ring. Now I don't want them to spar. I want them to
right.
Get in there.
But and the thing is too, so even after that, the aftermath, okay, so let's say you take a knee or you like no more. And then you have all this criticism on social media and all these people pointing the finger. Then you got to live with that too. And it goes on and on until the next person quits or whatever. And you have to deal with that. Like emotionally and mentally, that is horrible.
The newspaper back in the day, they don't have or allow for the comments, like we see on the social media. So the fighters 30 years ago, they don't go through the same mental war.
No. It was like one reporter maybe that would criticize. Yeah, exactly. You're absolutely right. Daniel Agnew said, well, most fighters won't. That's why you need a competent corner in there. That's so true. Yep. And we talked about this. Your corner has to love you. Your coach has to love you. Your corner has to love you as much as they would their own child. Like it's or a loved one. It's I don't know. You can't just have anybody in there, but there's so many that are there for the money. And that's why some of these fighters that jump around, that go from trainer to trainer, there's not a bond there. I'm sorry. Like Ryan Garcia is on his third coach. you know,
that we know of.
professional that we know of. And you can't grow a bond. They can't love you, and you can't love them and trust them the way you need to. I mean, and we talk about people like that, like gym owners and coaches. Oh, this guy, he's gonna jump around. He's talented as fuck, but he's gonna go here. He don't like what you say. He's gonna go over there. So we know who those people are. You know, we stay away from them.
You have
It's sad, but it is what it is. L Dub in the house, in the house. So let's talk about the fight next weekend, and I want to hear who y'all think is gonna win and why or how. You want to go first, Nika?
I guess because I don't know.
Okay, you can say that. You can say why you don't know.
Because not for nothing, like the coach came when we had him on here, he sold Regis on me. So like I was like clear for Devin. But then when he came on here, you know, it's like maybe I'll try to think about it. And there's some of the stuff that you said because you have been around him and sparring and stuff like that too. So I'm just like, you know what? Everybody has their day. You know, I can't count them out. So I don't know. I do not know.
Naka playing Miss Nice today.
I know. Yeah. I'm trying. I'm trying.
Yes, she is being nice today. So Crystal, what are your thoughts? I know. I think I know who you're going for, and but I want you to tell us who you're going for and why and how.
Well, it's not an emotional attachment to this one, right? But
right.
I will tell you, I have Haney outboxing the lad all night. Unless Regis absolutely catch him off guard, which we have seen. We have seen Mr. Haney do the wibble wobble on his legs, right? However, I can't buy what Mr. Evans is telling me, Mr. Tobola. I have to. It's not enough to persuade me, right? So, I still have Devin in my heart. I say Devin. I don't foresee it to be a knockout because I do think Regis can he have a chin, right?
Yes.
So I think it will be pit pat all night long, and we win by decision.
Okay. All right.
I don't see a knockout.
So I can see what you're saying. I can, because Devin is going to pull a Shakur, and he's going to be on his bike because everybody knows Regis is very heavy-handed.
Yes.
Not only is he heavy-handed, but you know, there's certain boxers that have this like meanness inside of them that you can't teach. It's just there for whatever reason. They were born with it, shit they've been through in their lives, whatever. And Regis has that. He has that kill. I do agree with Bobby Benton when he said that a lot of people looked at Regis's last fight and he didn't look so hot, and who knows why? Maybe he was sick, maybe he had a family issue, maybe he had an injury. We don't know.
Right.
And that is why the Haneys took the fight. Maybe they think he's on his way out. I don't believe that he is. I believe that if Haney boxes and is on his bike, he's going to squeak his way to a decision. But it's boxing. All it takes is one punch.
One punch. You're right.
Regis cuts the ring off, touches him. He can stop him. He can stop him or at least drop him. Do you see a
knockdown?
I'm sorry?
Do you see a knockdown in this one?
I could see a knockdown. I can.
Okay.
A KO, I'm not sure because Haney, as a matter, I don't think it will be a KO because Haney is good on his feet as far as moving and he's long. But I could see him getting knocked down, him slipping up.
Haney have the height in this one. Do he have the reach? Do he have the reach also?
He does.
Okay.
He does. So that's why Regis is going to have to cut off the ring. He's going to have to cut off the ring. And but it also all depends on the referee.
Who is the referee? Do you know?
I don't know. And that's it. Like we saw the referee from last weekend. You know what I'm saying? He saved Ryan. Didn't call nothing on Ryan. So if people don't realize, it depends on who the referee is and who are the judges. So it has to be clear. For Regis to win, it's going to have to be very clear. I'm going to go ahead and put it out there, and I'm going to predict that Regis wins. Although it does concern me who the ref is, who the judges are. And
I should have done the research on that because I know we can find out.
Yeah, no, we can. And that's me too. I should have done the research too. But those are concerning things because those are real. And you know that, Crystal. That's real. Even in the amateurs, it's real.
Yeah.
I see Regis by a TKO. Yeah, I mean, so we'll see.
I don't see Haney on the bike.
I'm
I
actually
just
excited
don't see
about this
that.
fight now.
You don't see him on the bike. You think he's gonna be in the pocket with Regis a little bit?
I don't think he'll stand there and take a jab all day. No, I think he'll use his foot work, feet work, however you want to call it. And I think he'll come in at angles and patter Regis to death. And Regis, I don't know, what is his speed like? Haney tends to be a little slow sometimes.
Sometimes he seems like he has spurts.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like he has spurts. And Nando Lama says Haney ain't ever ran. I'm not saying that he's gonna run, but he's also not gonna stand in front of Regis and get knocked out. Because if he does stand in front of Regis, he will get not KO'd, not TKO'd. So I'm not saying that he's running. But out of the power, Haney gonna be holding, and that's true.
He clinch a lot. This
does.
Is something we know. But is it a defensive mechanism or is it because he tired? I don't think he tired.
He's not tired.
I think he's athletic. So
Yeah.
I don't think it's because he tired.
Well, and that is a tactic. Whether people like it or not, they always talk about holding. But it's a tactic.
So is the elbow, so is the folding. I mean,
punch hold. Exactly. It's a tactic. Whether you're just punching and holding, or let's say, as a coach, if you get dazed, we tell our fighter, grab them until the ref says break.
Right.
I personally would not instruct my fighter punch hold so they can't get off, because I don't like that. That's not boxing to me. But if they get dazed, right, then you hold until the ref says break. So I don't know.
So they want to know, because I want you to answer this one.
Okay.
Mike Ramirez says, is Metcalf going to the fights to get in Bridges' head?
Mike, look, listen. We weren't going to the fights just because we got stuff going on. But we're going to the fights, and we're going to get as close as we can. She's going to get as close as she can. And we're definitely going to call her out. Absolutely. Because we just beat Yoshida. That was on the DAZN. Y'all just saw that. That was on the app in New York. And now Yoshida is fighting Ebony. The same thing happened, like we said, with Melissa Odessa. We fought her, beat her. And then next thing
she does the same thing. She does the same thing this guy does too. Like, she tries to act like she don't see no comments, no nothing, because she hasn't responded either. And I know she sees them, because she sees all those pervy comments that everybody leaves. So you don't see Sharetta like calling you out, girl. Come on now.
Exactly.
Same playbook.
And the thing is like, are the promoters or the managers saying just ignore them because they'll never get a chance to fight you? Don't worry, we're going to protect you or whatever. Okay, what is this? If Regis gets Haney rocked, he's got to go in quickly and attack him with everything. He has to try and get him out of there. He's going to have a limited number of opportunities. At Steven, 100%, I agree with you. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Because then, even though Haney doesn't run from anybody, he's going to be on that bike. If he touches and feels that power, he can't get out of there, Regis better jump on it, because he probably won't get the opportunity again. You are absolutely right. Absolutely right.
And if perhaps Haney lose, then I owe apology to Mr. Tobler. And I will do that right here on this show. But I just don't see it, my lad. I just don't.
Yeah.
I want to, because he's so hype. he's doing a fabulous job. They do need to actually cut him an extra paycheck, right?
Right,
Like I said,
right.
he's
Seriously.
promoting
A little
Man.
bonus. So Crystal, if Regis wins, which I believe that he possibly could, like more than some people think, then we're gonna have Evans Tobler back on here, and we're gonna have Bobby Benton, and you're gonna have to like bake him a cake or something.
Bake them a cake. They don't want my cake.
But if not, then Nike and I will have to give you an apology.
Well, I said that I don't know who's gonna. That's why.
No, you're right. You know what? You're safe.
I'm neutral. Yeah.
I feel like Haney coming in spectacular shape.
Oh, for sure.
But
I see them both coming in spectacular shape. I really do.
Regis, absolutely. I don't see any reason Regis would not. Regis, no, he want to make a statement. He have to make a statement. He have that extra pressure.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Absolutely.
I think it will be a heck of a fight.
So Mark Nash says he has Haney winning with the jab and his footwork.
I agree, Mark.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He does have nice footwork, and he does have a nice jab.
Socially Scientific says Haney will hug every 10 seconds like he did versus Linares. That's not an exaggeration. I actually counted in those later rounds.
I believe it. I believe it.
You heard that?
It does. He didn't want Linares' power. I mean, it's true. I'm super excited. Like I am. I wasn't planning on going.
Regis is not from H-Town though.
Well, no, he's not, but he moved there. He lives
so
there.
It's like it's gonna put H-Town on the map. No, that's
well, Vince put Dallas on the map.
Yeah, he wasn't born there. Yeah.
Did he really? I mean,
yeah. Well, before this last fight.
In some folk mind.
Yeah. But he Regis moved there after Katrina. So he was there he was probably I think 14, 15 years old maybe.
Early teens. Yeah.
Yeah, early teens when he moved. And like I said, two of my sons fought him and he was brand new, and they're like he at that time he wasn't so polished, but he was strong as shit. They're like, damn, he's so strong. Jose Lopez, it has to be an ugly fight like Mares versus Chimito Moreno. That's true. So if Regis can make it an ugly ass fight,
he have the capacity.
He does. He does.
He could. And in that case, I think we will see the heart of Haney that we have never seen. He will either pull through with too much heart, or he won't have enough heart. And the Regis, all of that talk from the corner, it get to him, and he lose the decision.
Yeah, exactly. And we're going to see Haney's eyes pop out of his head if that happens. Because Regis is usually calm, cool, and collective. Like he's like a angry, vicious, but calm. Like it's kind of scary, you know.
That's not me.
You have the mean mug.
Yeah, exactly.
That's definitely inspiring me.
Yeah. That I'm just saying that's some scary stuff. Let me see.
But people that are going to San Francisco, because Nando just listed a whole bunch of places to eat, places to stay.
Yeah, we want to know.
So if you go into the chat, you can see all the places he's recommending.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you,
anybody that's going that's in the chat, please. If you see me, please let's say hi, meet up, say hello. You know, because I love it. I love it.
And the next weekend, Minnesota, David Morrell card.
Yes.
Right. So I intend to go to that one. If anyone go to that one, let me know. As long as the weather is good, I will plan to go. Mm-hmm.
That's awesome, Morrell. He's making some waves.
Yes.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm excited.
That's the last Showtime card, right?
Yeah, and it's an incredible venue. If you've never been there, at the Armory in Minneapolis is beautiful. Really? It's a small venue, but it's absolutely, I don't know how to even explain. It's not ballroom. It's more like
bar. Is it like Eagle? Like, I don't know.
Was it like the venue in New York, or was it
Yeah, because
bigger?
I like the venue that was in New York in that hotel. It had
New
like
York reminded me of ballroom,
Okay.
right? More like a ballroom boxing.
a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, but this is like they have bars on both sides. The ring is in the middle and standing room for most of it, and then the rest is like around the ring, right? And it is like probably 3 times the size as the New York venue we was at, the Edison. But it is very nice, and the people just crowd in because there's not a lot of fights in the cold, first of all.
Okay. And yes, next weekend, Bam Rodriguez versus Sonny Edwards.
That would be a good one too.
I can't wait for that one.
Yeah.
That's gonna be good.
And then it says, I'll hit you up, Christine. I'll be in my teal.
Okay.
Oh, Julia Cesar Chavez.
That's gonna be nice.
Roots to fight. We are a Roots to fight cheerleader team. Okay.
Yes. And that's a nice
jacket. Me neither. I'm never greasy.
What you say? Never greasy? What is that?
I'm never greasy. Good. I'm not greasy.
Creepy. Like creepy.
Oh,
greasy,
creepy?
like creepy. Yeah, I guess.
Like creepy.
I'm assuming
okay,
that's what
good.
you meant.
Yeah, definitely. I want us to meet up. That's great. Yes, absolutely. So, Regis and Foster need to do something in H-Town. They are. I mean, Foster just did something, and Regis is...
I'm assuming maybe like on the same card. Is that what you mean?
That would be nice. In H-Town, yeah. So my girls can come to Texas. We'll go to that one. Nice, real nice. So let's last words. What you got to say, Crystal?
So in Crystal's Corner today, tomorrow.
Yes, Crystal's Corner.
No. Special visitor. Tomorrow.
Oh my God.
Tomorrow, International Boxing Hall of Fame. They are announcing who will be what you call it? Who will be on the
ballot?
No, not on the ballot. They announcing who win that.
Okay.
Who will be inducted? That's the word. Inducted.
Okay.
Yeah. Who will be inducted? That happened tomorrow, so I'm excited to see that. I love the International Hall of Fame. If anyone ever go there, it's a great place. A good experience to go. And then other than that, thank you to the chat. Thank you for all of the what do you call them? Super chats?
Yes, thank you.
Yes. And the birthday wishes. Thank you so much.
Yes, absolutely. Micah.
So happy early birthday to Crystal, you know.
Was that your son?
And also, I want to say to these trolls. So the other day, I tweeted something like, "Oh, Ryan Garcia and Oscar De La Hoya should fight," right? Being funny. And then I like retweeted it and put and on the undercard, Tank and Bernard Hopkins should fight. And then Tank replied to it jokingly because he knew I was joking.
Oh, I missed it.
And then his fans came in there like dick suckers came over there talking crazy to me. Like, oh, they didn't even know that he was joking with me. So that they came in there talking crazy to me, like, oh, don't listen to her. She's a Twitter. Like, shut the fuck up. If y'all don't stay off my page talking crazy to me, I'm gonna curse you out every time. Okay? Especially this man wasn't even mad. He knew it was a joke. So why are these?
Because we can joke. We can joke.
Yeah,
we can have fun. It's not that serious.
Get over it. So yeah. But anyway, see you guys next week. And I'm gonna be watching Sky and her, her little sub tweets or whatever she want to do because I really didn't like that last night. I really did not.
Yeah.
It got up under my skin because I know she probably did that because she knows that Tierra doesn't really talk shit. And she probably thought she would, because she wouldn't say that to somebody. She just would. If that was me, she wouldn't have said that to me. So, okay, wait. Socially scientific before we. Ding, 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 ding.
Crystal, happy birthday again, Crystal.
Thank you.
Ding, ding, ding.
Happy birthday again, Crystal.
Thank you so much.
Saying thanks to the chat. Like, we love y'all. Thank you so much. Super chat. But I also want to encourage everybody to go to usaboxing.org. Right now, the Olympic trials are going on. There's some spots that need to be filled. And so there's a lot of good talent right now. Like that's the future. That is the future Olympians, the future national team, the future pros. You know, I always loved and I know y'all do too, to like see who's coming in on the forefront before they get to the big stage. Yeah. You know, so check it out. I'm excited to see who's going to be in camp with me in January. So it's going to be very exciting. We have 5 qualified and we need to qualify some more. So we'll see what happens.
It's been a good week so far, I see.
It's been a good week. It has been a good week. I was kind of late because I was watching the fights. Before I got on the show.
I was like, hello, I'm on.
I know, is anybody there? I'm coming. No, but yeah, that's what it was. So
and big congratulations to those lads. They keep in mind they are young, right?
Yeah.
They're very young. They're young within the sport. They're young, most of them physically also within age. So it's a lot of commitment and it's a lot of emotions there.
A lot of pressure. And a lot of big names, you know, that are there. And so yes, kudos to them. Kudos to them for sure. It's and the thing about, you know, the amateurs that people don't know is like you can't pick and choose to fight. Oh, D-Style, thank you. D-Style boxing.
I'll be on the round table tomorrow.
He's starting the party, but he's here. And yes, Nika is going to be on the round table tomorrow, so y'all got to tune in. That's going to be good. But what I was going to say was, in the amateurs, you can't negotiate who you're going to fight. There's no managers, there's no promoters. Whoever you face, you face. You might be new to the sport, and you might get the number 1 seed, you know, or whatever, and you just got to go in there and do it. So it can be very stressful. So kudos to everybody that's out there.
Absolutely. And the professionals that are giving back by attending such events. I see several of them out there. It's wonderful.
I saw Bud Crawford out there. Who else is out there?
Rashi is out there.
Is that it?
I think there are some others. And I think there are others who intend to show up on Thursday and Friday when we get closer to the finals.
I love it. I love when they give back. I do. Past Olympians, world champions. I love it. And that's where it all is. So I really, 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 really love that too. I admire that very much. Right. But thank y'all so much. To my ladies, y'all are amazing. We have the best group of people talking about boxing. And to our chat, we love y'all so much. And we will see y'all next week, and I'll tell you about San Francisco and what happens.
Bye.
Love y'all. Have a good night.